All right, well, it is time for Team of the Week, Ben.
Team of the Week, as everyone should know at this point, position by position, picking the best player from the week that was at each spot on the field. And that's Sunday through Saturday, those 7 days. So this yesterday?
Doesn't count.
Sunday doesn't count.
For this
Well, it doesn't count for this Team of the Week. It'll count for next. Sunday through Saturday.
Yes.
We'll start at the catcher position. My catcher on this week's Team of the Week is Keibert Ruiz of the Washington Nationals. 500.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Woo.
Almost half last time I checked. 500 on the week with 2 homers, 6 RBIs, and an OPS over 1,500.
Whew. Let's move to first base. Also having an insane week, Freddie Freeman.
An insane week, an insane season, really.
Everything.
Freddie Freeman is my first baseman this week for hitting also 500 on the week with 3 homers, 7 RBIs, and an OPS of just about 1,700. 3 homers on the week. I watched a lot of them. The guy was locked in down there in Texas in that series against the Rangers. A lot of those players were locked in that series.
Yeah.
But Freddie was 500. Pretty impressive.
Moving to second base, Eddie Julien.
Edward Julien, I love this guy. And I have loved him since the World Baseball Classic when I thought he just showed all of his tools and showed that he was going to be a very good big leaguer. And he comes up and in his, I think it was his first game for the Twins, hits a homer. And now this week, again, 500 on the week. This is crazy.
This is a great week.
3 guys hitting 500. This really,
is a great
I put
week.
this team together.
Yeah.
This week was nuts. 500 for Edward Julien, 2 homers, 2 RBIs, and an OPS of 1,300.
All right, moving over to third base, Austin Riley.
What a week. Austin Riley, I think he homered in every single game this week. 417 average, 6 homers, 16 RBIs, and an OPS of 1,700.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Shortstop, Matt McLain.
Matt McLain of the Cincinnati Reds. You know, I was thinking about something this week. I'll tell you his stats. 409, 3 homers, 6 RBIs, and an OPS over 1,300. I was thinking of something.
Okay.
If Matt McLain came up this year on the New York Yankees and took over their shortstop spot and put up the numbers he's putting up this year at shortstop, I think he should have been an all-star, but he wasn't. Put up the numbers this week that he put up this week. Could you imagine the hype?
Well,
Little Jeter, he's here. The future is here. He's a superstar. He's already the best shortstop in baseball. But because it's Matt McLain and because it's the Cincinnati Reds, he's not getting the love he deserves. And he should have been an all-star. And if he were on another team besides the Reds, he would have been an all-star. And it's bullshit that he wasn't an all-star. The Reds are the real deal, and so is Matt McLain.
So maybe he would have been like 6 on your most underrated players right now?
Yes.
Yeah, because we did that list earlier in the show.
Yeah, but that gets tricky. Because, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's fair. Let's move to the outfield. Now, remember, these are just 3 outfielders, not necessarily which position in the outfield they play. Let's get started with Chas McCormick.
Yes, first up out here, Chas McCormick of the Houston Astros, who hit 400 with 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, and an OPS of 1,370 on the week. Chas McCormick, not where you'd expect all the Astros offense to come from.
No.
But this past week, a lot of their offense came from him.
Speaking of a lot of offense, next up, Cody Bellinger.
Is Belly back?
Belly's back.
I think Belly might
Belly's
be back.
back. He needed like a reset, and this was his reset.
429 on the week, 1 homer, 6 RBIs, an OPS over 1,000. But it's not just this week. Since it's been a month of him just going off, hitting over 400. I think Belly's back.
Yeah.
Hey, well, he's back on my team of the week, that's for sure.
He's someone to keep an eye on this next week.
Yes.
Coming up to the trade deadline.
Yes, he is probably, if available.
Yeah.
Because the Cubs are still in that, like, are we going to? Are we not?
Are we going to try to go for it?
And
are we going to
also,
sell?
in that conversation range of, so should we just re-sign him for the future? They have a couple different directions they could go. But if available, he's the biggest bat on the market.
And to wrap up the outfield, your boy, Kyle Tucker.
The most underrated player in the game of baseball, Kyle Tucker, hit 458 on the week with 4 homers, 3 in the one night, 8 RBIs, and an OPS over 1,600. He rounds out the outfield.
Now, designated hitter, Yasmani Grandal.
Designated hitter is Yasmani Grandal, who has been struggling. Honestly, it's been a while for Yasmani Grandal, who kind of just fell off offensively in his career, but hopefully he's starting to turn it around.
Yeah.
Hopefully he is beginning to turn it around. 350, 2 homers, 8 RBIs, and an OPS over 1,100. The White Sox need it.
Yeah.
We know they need to find offense from somewhere other than Luis Robert. And yeah, Yasmani Grandal had a good week.
All right, starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
Corbin Burnes, great week. Started on the mound, went 1-0, 10 strikeouts, 8 innings pitched, a .077 batting average against, and not a single earned run given up. I'm going to be honest.
Yep.
Corbin Burnes, Cy Young winner Corbin Burnes, was having a bit of a struggle to his year. Last year was a good, not elite pitcher. The beginning of this year, same sort of thing. Turning around a little bit and back to being the Corbin Burnes that we became accustomed to in his Cy Young year.
And your relief pitcher, DURAN.
What a stud. If you have never watched him pitch,
Heat.
He throws
Nasty
103.
Heat.
He throws a splitter that's almost 100 miles an hour as well, a good slider. And I remember the first guest that I had on Flippin' Bats last year, first guest of the season, was Carlos Correa.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, towards the end of the interview, I didn't really ask him this question. He just said, hey, I just want to say, anybody that doesn't know the name DURAN, learn it. He's going to be the real deal.
That's great.
He's like, he throws really hard, he's nasty, and now he's in that closer role for the Twins, throwing 103 miles an hour. 3 saves on the week, 5 strikeouts in 3 innings, and 0 runs, 0 walks, and a 0.000 ERA. Pretty good if you like perfect.
That's pretty good. Now, okay, we got your team of the week. Who is your player of the week?
My player of the week is Austin Riley. Led everybody this week in homers. Led everybody this week in RBIs. He hit a homer every single day. I mean, when Austin Riley gets hot, you'll struggle to find a better hitter in the game. Now, obviously, it can become about consistency for Austin Riley, and he can go through some ups and go through some downs. And the best players, the best of the best, are able to minimize the downs and stay more on this side.
Yeah.
Well, Austin Riley currently is here, and there's no signs of slowing down. He was absolutely unbelievable this week, and it just felt like every single time he came up to the plate, like Austin Riley was going to hit a home run, and that feels like a very not baseball savvy thing that somebody would say. Like, it looks like every time he comes up, he's going to hit a homer. Well, this week he pretty much did. Every time he came up, it felt like he was hitting a homer. What a week. 16 RBIs on the week. Remarkable.
That's great.
Alex.
Yes.
Who is your player of the week?
My player of the week is Freddie Freeman. He's not only having an incredible week, he is having an insane season, batting .500 on the week, 3 home runs, 7 RBI, but he becomes the first player in MLB history to record 20-plus home runs, 35-plus doubles, 125-plus hits, 10-plus stolen bases, and 40-plus walks before August.
And he did all that this week?
No.
Oh.
On the season. I'm just telling you, not only this week, but he became the first player in Major League Baseball history after this week to reach that milestone. There you go. Wrapping it into the week, the button.
Love Freddie.
Dodgers are... They're on the rise right now. We know they've had a roller coaster season, and when they're doing well, it's usually because Freddie is also leading the charge.
Absolutely. I really like this pick. Almost half of the home runs that Austin Riley had and almost half the RBIs.
Oh, are you trying to say that your pick was better?
Oh,
that's what we're doing.
That's absolutely what I'm saying.
Nope.
But yes, Freddie, great week on Team of the Week. You know, Alex, you have a
what?
You have a tell when it's going to be something Dodgers related.
I know.
I didn't even know who your player was, but you always have a look that you make when it's a Dodger. You give like this like smile. So I knew it was going to be a Dodger.
Oh, you did?
It all came together. Okay. Great week for Freddie.
Yeah.
Almost as good as Austin Riley.